Hello guys and welcome on my channel. My name is Tad and today we're going to introduce a new section and we're going to talk about basic design. So what is it? Basic design is the center of our discipline. As designers, we give shapes and configurations to the object of our work, and we get paid to also award them with quality and style. Surely, it's not an easy task, but luckily, we had brilliant minds that matched the practice of teaching and know-how with the theoretical and methodological thought that underlies it. In other words, basic design. That's the ideal place where teaching and formal and expressive research converge. Necessary to own what is called formal security, allowing us to possess professional knowledge under any circumstances. Historically speaking, we need to thank Bauhaus School for giving the birth to the discipline, as the Grundkurs in Weimar and Dessau was the first step for the young students to reach their design section. Grundkurs translated is basic course, which then became basic design. Actually, we should go back to the end of the 19th century to have previous history in form of manuals for a systematization of decoration in the textile and manufacturing industrial context. But with the burn of the Weimar School, the goal was to found a transmissible knowledge and not just to write it down. Hence, the burn of Grundkurs. That base course was directed by two serious teachers, Paul Klee and Vasily Kandinsky. Both of them started erasing students' formative prejudices. On this clean slate, it became possible to construct a new design process based on the research and experimentation. I will dedicate a separate biography video for both of them, so don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon to be always aware when new videos will be uploaded. Eaton has been as important as the other two, but he had a different way of teaching, mostly gestural, physical, meditative. He preached an Oriental philosophy that includes fasting 2 days a week, a vegetarian diet, and breathing exercises. Although after 4 years, Gropius expelled him from the Bauhaus for didactic differences, Eaton moved to Switzerland and started a school which had been frequented for many years also by Bauhaus students. There's also another important figure to mention. Moholy Nagy introduced the multisensory exploration and innovative studies on cinematic and electric technology and photography. All of these were new technology, so he started focusing also on the investigation of contact inherent to that year, and not just with the classic methodology. While this was all of Bauhaus school, in Soviet Union the answer for an art and design school is called Vydema's. Born in 1920 in Moscow, is mainly composed of 4 sections: graphic, color, volume, and space. The basic course is brilliantly directed by Alexander Rodchenko, Russian constructivism leader who believed that art, like any science, follows mathematical laws. The purpose of Rodchenko's exercises is to develop the students' analytical skills, creative intuition, and practical attitude. The line, for him, is a skeleton as a set of intersecting planes. The basic geometrical figures lose any pictorial value, as with Kandinsky. In the color section, Lubyov-Popova develops exercises with an emphasis on perceptual aspects, particularly the kinetic one. As for the space section, Vladimir Krinsky offers three-dimensional exercises. The student must take into account the law on visual perception. The three-dimensional shapes are conceived as mobile units in relation to the observer's POV. There's another important school that laid the foundation of basic design. In Ulm, Germany, in the 1953, Inge Eicher School, Odd Eicher and Max Bill founded the Ulm School of Design. Now let's focus just a little bit on Max Bill. He graduated at Bauhaus, and when the first Ulm's basic course started, he was the rector and teacher of the school. Although he initially started following the Bauhaus Scholar program, he wanted to move away from that model and started its new pedagogical reform. So he decided to hire Tomás Maldonado, Argentine painter, designer, and philosopher. With Maldonado, we have abandoned the typical Montessori model of the Bauhaus pioneers. The learner is no longer thought of as a beginner figure, but a higher-level student. Maldonado's reform focused on a number of key points. Number 1. Differentiation of the basic according to the discipline. Number 2. Abandon of the free artistic experimentation, moving on to the precise formulation of the result and goals. Number 3. Teaching of scientific disciplines, used for modulator and compositional process. The new pedagogic model introduced let the students understand the importance of scientific discipline like theory of symmetry, topology, psychology of perception, and semiotics. This knowledge is needed to reach the perfect designing. William Huff was among Maldonado's pupils and is a central figure to understand the Ulm model in the United States. Huff says that basic design needs three foundations. 1. Geometry. 2. Perception, meant as the contact of the empirical intuition, without reference to the physical thing from which the stimulus comes. 3. Exercises. He split the basic design in two parts. One for the physical structure of the object, and the second one for the perceptive nature of the object. Following what Albers already started at the Black Mountain College. The Black Mountain College, raised in 1933 on Blue Ridge Mountains near Asheville by John Andrew Rice Jr., Theodore Dreiser, and other teachers coming also from European school, escaping from the rise of Hitler and the World War II. One among others was Joseph Albers, historical teacher of the Bauhaus. It has been a truly innovative college. It did not include grades, taxes, exams, or hierarchies. It guaranteed full freedom in the choice of educational path and required a common commitment for the sustenance of the school itself. Thanks to this freedom, Albers moved from his teaching at the Bauhaus, the Berkeley, to the basic design of the Black Mountain College, paying particular attention to the perceptive aspect of color and to the morphostructural configuration of things. And that's all for today. We had a quick look, and I tried to synthesize the focal points. In the next videos, we'll have in-depth of all the schools and designers mentioned here. So don't forget to subscribe, click the like button, and click the bell icon to be always warned when new videos will be uploaded. And see you next time. Bye!